on a more positive note, we could talk about Adele dropped. Shout out to Adele. Album out right now. Go check out our reaction. And she did a major thing where she made Spotify change a fucking setting. So now when you go on Spotify, she made a request, and that was by default, not just for her album. When you go on Spotify, look, she said this was the only request I had in our ever-changing industry. We don't care about albums with so much. We don't create albums with so much care and thought into our track for no reason. No reason. Overall, what she's trying to say is stop shuffling shit, motherfuckers. So now when you go on Spotify, by default, it used to be that you have to shuffle, but not on the free accounts, like when you pay. So now those accounts that pay and stuff is not shuffle. So now you have to listen to that motherfucker from start to ending. But you can change it in the settings and shit, but that's if you want to get technical. But by default, so by default now you have to listen to the album from 1 to 10. And I like that because she's like, I care about it, but I thought it was just for her. They did that shit for everyone now because she's so powerful. It's like,
that's kind of
it's
stupid.
like we recommend this.
So stupid.
Let's do it.
How's that?
Something so
yeah. It's common sense to me. Where it's like, why would you give it optional, but don't make it by default.
She got that wine glass in the tweet. She's with this wine shit. I love Adele, man. She dropped a beautiful album. She's
very
evolving.
Strong.
She's evolving musically. She's doing different things. And
very strong project. I love it.
And Adele's Adele, man. She's gonna sell out the world.
Yeah, I love Adele, man. Go check out her album 30. Very
strong. We don't need to promote too much.
Yeah, we don't need to promote. We don't need to promote too much. Taylor, just to talk upon her real quick. I didn't know fucking Taylor Swift, so I didn't know what the fuck she did. I saw like her name everywhere, her sales and shit. But then it kept saying Taylor's version, so I'm thinking like, oh, this is like a deluxe.
She redid her.
Nigga.
Oh, is the one with Scooter Braun? The album?
Yes. Yeah. So remember, she had a beef with Scooter Braun, her former manager, because
that's how strong her fan base is.
Her rights and shit, right? She
redid
like a remastered version.
She remade and recreated completely like 2 of her albums. It was another one from like some different year, like some year, and then I think Red was like from 2008. Correct me in the comments, whatever it was. It was definitely like over a decade ago, a good minute ago, and she redid them, and these motherfucking albums are going gold right away. And in the majority of the sales are from in-store purchases, like 90%.
Yeah,
like 400
fan base.
Like there's 400,000 people going to the stores to buy them.
They knew that the majority of the money wasn't going to her, so they're like, "Oh, now that she's able to do it, we're gonna make her profit off of this."
That's crazy.
Amazing. That's beautiful.
You might see her around Newport and summer a lot now.
So even though I'm not a fan of her music, it's definitely a very admirable move
dope.
From a business perspective. Yeah. Motherfucker, what?
I respect it.
People try this shit. Ashanti's doing it with her album, her debut album. And Irv Gotti's kind of mad because he's like, I don't want to give her the rights to the album, blah, blah. So she's redoing her whole album and dropping it again, I think, next year for the anniversary, however long it's been out. And it's a whole new album.
That's dope.
And then Irv Gotti, like, cleared it up where he said that, like, yo, it's a whole new album, guys. You're not getting the old shit, like, kind of joking, like, she might not sound the same because they have a beef right now, her and Irv Gotti. Because they used to date and shit. It was some other shit going on behind the scenes, So he's like, shit might not sound the same. She can't recreate that magic. Right?
Irv Gotti. Shut the fuck up.
Irv. Let's not be grumpy, Irv. I know you're grumpy, Irv.
I love Irv, but come on.
Yeah, Irv, we love you, but come on. So this concept, right? Taylor has been the one that's mastered it. Are you kidding me? Like, I didn't know that. And they keep saying Taylor's version. And now if you go on TikTok, like TikTok's account, it says TikTok and it says Taylor's version. Like everyone's doing like a meme where it's like Taylor's version. Like if we upload this shit, it could be Taylor's version. Like this podcast, it might be the title of the fucking podcast episode now. Taylor's version, because everyone's doing like Taylor's version, right? Taylor's version. It's so fucking funny, nigga. I was like, because I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Taylor's version. Taylor's version of her own fucking album that she dropped when she was probably a minor, and now this many years later,
she was young as fuck. Like
this many years later, it was Red. It's called Red. And this many years later, now we have Red dropping again, Taylor's version, and it's doing maybe more numbers than it did when it came out. That shit's unheard of.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
It's definitely right. It's definitely right. It's definitely right.
I feel so proud pressing them shit.
He sat back at everything. He was like, he pressed that button like he dropped a nuclear bomb. Jesus, we might have to add some bombs.
Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta diversify it up a bit more buttons.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
I know what it is. That one button looks like one. It's crazy.
Yo.
Oh my God.
So shout out to the whites. Much love to the white artists. Taylor, Adele. Respect to Taylor. We love Adele, but respect to Taylor.
Absolutely.
They gon' love me for my ambition.